I am ready to start. Adele has a Las Vegas residency and she is making $1 million per show. Can we make like 500? Will y'all come to see us? Can we go to Las Vegas for a couple months? I mean, damn. Do you know how long I have been sad and singing by pianos? Just because I'm not a white woman and off key, she gets $1 million and I don't?
Well, I mean, she do have like 2 diamond albums, so it's justified that she's making $1 million a show.
I can sing too! And again, I will not ask for that much.
I'm sure in the shower you can sing. I'm sure in the car. But I'll definitely be there.
Now, hold on.
Hold on.
Am I that? Of course not. Am I that bad of a singer? Am I that bad of a singer? Does the allegedly show me nothing? From the streets of New York all the way out to Vegas. It doesn't matter if you're rich or if you're famous, because you can't get someone pregnant. It just means nothing. I mean, granted, again, I will admit off key, but can I not get credit for the lyrics?
I would say we would do great in maybe a 5-city tour, where it would be New York City, Atlanta, Los Angeles, Houston, and where else?
New Orleans.
Yeah, actually New Orleans.
Well, that would be our tour.
Right, I'm just saying as far as a residency, I don't know. But I'm happy for Adele because I'm definitely going to go.
I think we could pull a residency. A residency should only be about 4 to 6 months, and 6 months is pushing it. But also it lets everybody know, hey, we're here. And yeah.
Someday.
Also, touring is expensive as hell.
So what's going on in the news today? Joe Budden is bisexual.
I saw this, and I'm sorry, but his penis is too small to be bisexual.
Well, first and foremost, I mean, I think he's trolling. And I mean, straight rappers, they are bored. They are bored because they are not getting attention. Lil Nas X is so successful right now. They want to know, how can I get the attention on me? I'll say I'm gay, or I like men too. Like, Joe Budden, we do not want you. We do not want you on this side. You can keep you and your Vienna sausage on that side. Don't want no short dick man, okay, on our side, okay? Especially weak fool like him too. Like he is, I feel like way back in the day when people call people busters, he is a buster. Like, he is a lame fool. And he thinks he's so smart. He's a buffoon.
Oh! I'm sorry, I'm dying. I'm just appreciating. Keep going, please.
So then, his ex-floozy.
You're roasting him like I roasted Amanda Seales. Ladies and gentlemen, the oven is on 550 degrees, and Chris is the grill master.
And we're just starting. So his ex-floozy from Love and Hip Hop, I think her name is Tahiri.
Tahiri.
Yeah, so...
Oh, I remember Tahiri because if y'all want to go really, really far back in the channel, she had that bar by the fairway on Riverside, Suite 440, and it came and went like a fart. But she was acting like she was, some New York restaurateur. And I was like, girl, I went to that place. I was like, you're not open half the week. And when you are open, nobody wants to come to the corner of rape and murder at 11 p.m.
So
you knew where that fairway was. That was you did not go there after dark. I would never advise anybody to go there after dark. I kept my ass. I would not go past 8.
Where was that?
127th Street in Riverside, all the way by the river.
Okay.
All the way under the bridge. Like there are a lot of hold on, I'm gonna pull it up for you.
Tahiri says, Joe may be a woman beater, but far from bi. Now, I don't.
Child, you ain't even got a husband. You out here still talking about your ex. You were out here whining about your ex. You were on your Vivica Fox. You don't know what he was doing.
I just don't get the correlation. Like being bisexual and then, well, he may be, I don't know. Like
the correlation was she was striving for relevance. And the truth is the only reason that we talk about her is because you used to an irrelevant rapper. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Well, she also tweeted, nah, I would have known. We did things and I'm submissive, only in bed. So that's a hard pass. No point intended, which, you know, supposed to be pun, but, you know, I don't think she went to school. So, yeah, that's what she had to say on that.
Can we have a this is the off the rails episode. Can we have a real moment?
I mean, we're
not. The second a woman says, "I know my man," the second a woman says, "I know my man wouldn't do that," he is he's experimented.
I can see that, but I think he's just saying it for attention. Like, I don't think he's gay. There's nothing wrong with him if he was, but it's just a little disgusting that he wants to use being gay or bisexual. Like, there's a lot of people that, you know, are still in the closet, who still struggle with themselves, who are, you know, like victims of homophobia, and he's just playing with it, you know? Like, it's just kind of gross to me.
I completely and utterly agree with what you're saying. But I will say, because Tahiri came out and said, my man ain't gay, the second somebody does that, it's like, nah, child, you're defending yourself a little too harshly.
Yeah, I mean, a fool and his floozy, I guess.
And again, the only reason we're talking about you is because you can say, oh, I dated Joe Budden. And you didn't. Did he marry you? No. Did he marry his baby mama? No.
He did propose to her, though.
Oh, please. That proposal was completely and utterly for the show. That, like, you don't propose on camera. Or, well, you can propose off camera, but that was for the show. Like, she might have a point. Because think about it, he ain't with Tahiri. He ain't with his baby mama, whose name I forget because she is irrelevant.
I think her name is C. It begins with a C.
And that's the best you can do. The best you can come up is the first initial.
Oh, it's Sin Santana.
And she was a lesbian with Erica Mena, so maybe you know what? He might be telling the truth.
Again, I don't want him, and he's not attractive to me in the least. Speaking of another fool, Tory Lanez, he gets no plea deal in the Meg Thee Stallion shooting incident. He won't be offered a plea deal in the felony assault case where he allegedly shot Meg Thee Stallion. His case is to go on trial next month on the 21st, and prosecutors are refusing to allow him to try and negotiate with them in an effort to avoid jail time. So they're like, you're going to jail now, like that. He's been hit with 2 felony charges, assault with a semi-automatic firearm and carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and is facing up to 22 years and 8 months behind bars if convicted. Clink, clink. I know I can't say that, but yeah. See, if we was on Pop Rose Extra, I could say whatever I want.
For once, it's nice to see the justice system protect Black women. For once. For once.
Right.
As we say, under the jail. Put him under because you shot her twice.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I can understand being upset. I can understand, in the heat of the moment, dumb shit happens. Dumb shit happens. But you shot her twice. Under the jail. Under the jail. Once I cannot forgive, but twice under the jail. Once is regular jail, twice is under the jail.
I didn't know there were 2 gunshots.
She was shot in both feet.
Huh. I'm going to have to go back and look. I just thought she was just shot on one in one foot.
No, she was shot in both feet.
Like I'm sure they'll correct us.
You know they will.
They will. Speaking of Meg, so I needed to do this review in front of y'all. Let me see where it is. Ugh. So I went to Popeyes the other day, and speaking of Meg, I tried the Hottie sauce with my chicken sandwich. Now, Meg, girl, why are you trying to scam people? There is a minimum difference between the sweet heat sauce and the Meg the Stallion Hottie sauce. There is a very slight difference. Like it takes like more so like a hot sauce and honey, but this one, the sweet heat, it's like they're very similar. And you know what wins out of these two? The sweet heat. The sweet heat is undefeated. So y'all, I'm just saying, the Hottie sauce is overrated. Just saying.
I have to pick up my phone because you not only called her out, but you dialed direct. Like you dialed so direct, it was, I'm calling line land. Wait, hold on. Let me get it right. George Washington 309, George Washington 309, I'm placing a person-to-person call. I am calling someone out, dialing direct person-to-person call. Like you had a whole switchboard operator for that read.
I'm just saying, like, you know I loves my sauce. And I had to try it because ninjas love their sauce. And I'm going to try it later again just to do another comparison.
Oh my God. You know what? I just realized we did a top 10 people we've roasted on Chris's Patreon. The 12th person, because I said the 11th was Amanda Seales, but he said that was, honorable mention. But the 11th, 12th, we'll argue about that later. Person needs to be the people who have stopped doing the sauces, who have stopped putting the sauces in our bags, because how many times have we roasted McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, and every other restaurant for not giving us another sauce?
Right.
They are 11th or 12th, however we want to do it.
Look, I mean, fast food in general. I went to Chick-fil-A and, I ordered my chicken sandwich, plain, spicy, no pickles. I got it. There was not only pickles on it, there was cheese on it too. I hate cheese on a fried chicken sandwich. It's just that's not my ministry. I don't like cheese on a fried chicken sandwich. Maybe on a burger, but not chicken. Am I weird for that?
No, I'm like, I can't believe they sell chicken sandwiches with cheese. That was my confusion.
Yeah, it's so weird to me. I mean, I know some people like it, but whatever. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about the Hottie sauce, because I was underwhelmed.
And I'll direct about it.
Well, speaking of underwhelming, Sister Act 3 is in development, and Tyler Perry just wanted to remind us that they are hard at work at Disney.
That is my natural human-born reaction, and it needs to be in the video.
I am like Andy Cohen right now, just like on Watch What Happens Live, when people just listen, like, the ads, the sponsors, we need them. So Tyler Perry.
Oh my God!
This is an off the rails episode, y'all. Tyler Perry is only producing it though, so I have hope. Because, Tyler Perry...
No, there's no hope, because if he's producing it, that means he's in charge of the wig budgets, and we've seen what happened with that Grace movie and Sisters. No, he cannot produce anything because he can't get the wigs right.
Well, Tyler Perry also produced Precious, and that was, an award. Well,
no, wasn't that the other sissy?
No.
That was the other sissy.
Him and Oprah produced it. Like, they financially backed it. That's all that means.
No. That wasn't Tyler Perry.
I'm telling you, Tyler Perry and Oprah produced it, but what's the guy's name? The old sissy that was with Jesse.
That's who I'm trying to
Lee
figure out.
Daniels. Lee Daniels. Like he directed.
There we go. Thank
but,
God.
But it
Oh,
was produced by Oprah and Tyler Perry. Because that was where the whole moment.
Okay. You are correct, sir. You are correct. I apologize.
Because Monique is still mad at them, probably. Haven't said that name in a minute. I wonder how she's doing. I'm sure she's doing okay.
You know what? Monique decided to just go home and, let her husband rule her life and raise her children.
Right. But yeah, Sister Act 3, I mean, I'm still going to give it a watch because Whoopi Goldberg's still going to be a part of it. She said she's excited to do it. And also, I'm not sure that we mentioned this because Halloween already passed, but Hocus Pocus is confirmed for next year. So, and everybody's coming back.
Well, actually, no. It's Kathy Najimy, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Bette Midler. Omari Katz and whoever his romantic lead was, they don't
matter. They don't matter. I'm talking about the 3 witches. Those are the only people that matter. Amok! Amok, amok, amok. I smell children. What a glorious morning. Like, I love all of them.
Oh.
Like, come on. That's one of my favorite Halloween, my favorite movies, like next to Beetlejuice. Like, I grew up on those movies.
Oh my God. You brought up Beetlejuice. I am sorry, but I am before Catherine O'Hara was Moira, I was Catherine O'Hara as what the fuck was her name in Beetlejuice? Hold on, because I sound like
her name was Delia.
No, Delia was the daughter.
No, Lydia was the daughter. You need to stop smoking before we film.
Delia?
Lydia was the daughter.
Hold on.
He knows I'm right. He knows I'm right.
And I will always admit you're right.
Let me show you something.
She was Delia. She was Delia. You're right. You're right.
Y'all, this is how big of a geek I am. I have the whole set of the animated series. I know my shit. I'm just saying.
My line from Delia Dietz is, if you don't let me renovate this house, I will go insane and I will take you with me.
You are so Delia back in the day. Yes, I totally see it. Now, I knew I was a little gay boy because I love Lydia so much. I would always pretend I'm Lydia.
And I was always Delia, for better or for worse. And the thing is, then I got older and I wanted to be a Blanca, and you had to tell me, honey, you're Electra. All day, all night.
Lydia was just such a bad bitch in that iconic red dress. That red wedding dress. Shout out to
absolutely. I was agreeing. And that was Winona Ryder before, she went to Saks Fifth Avenue and stole $50,000 worth of clothing because, she was a white woman and she could get away with it and had been doing it for years, and we just didn't know. But yeah, she probably stole that dress. I bet you wardrobe don't have it to this day.
They should just let her have it, honestly.
Hold on. Let's let her have it. Where is the dress? I want to know. Let's since we know that heifer been stealing, let's go back into her past like they want to go back into ours.
I have the perfect segue to someone who also is accused of stealing dresses by Bethany Frankel, Ramona Singer. So Ramona Singer, did you know that? Like, she was accused by Bethany from stealing dresses from her talk show. She never returned it.
Well, I'm like Bethany was an idiot. I'm sorry, I wouldn't trust Ramona as far as I can throw her. I know that heifer, if you put her in wardrobe, either she's going to steal it when she leaves or leave it so stank you don't want it no more and you've got to throw it out anyway. That heifer will put on a dress without panties. I don't trust her. Never have, never will. She looks like a non-panty wearing bitch to me.
So Ramona, I'm sure you covered this on the Allegedly show, that there was an investigation at Bravo because of racist allegations. Now the allegations have come to light because, we live in an age where, everybody's business is our business now. So Bravo finished conducting the internal investigation, and it was reported that it was reported that Ramona said, this is why we shouldn't have Black people on the show, in reference to Ebony Williams after Luann kicked her out of her house. Now, she makes a point. Why would we put a Black woman on a show with a bunch of white women who are racist? That's what I want to know. Like, you're putting this Black woman in a very terrible situation. So I kind of understand what Ramona is saying.
Like, we've said it. We've said it on several different episodes where it's like, yes, we want to see Black women on the show, but we also understand that it's gone like we're very like, y'all can go back through the old episodes. We were happy that Ebony and Garcelle were on the show, but we also knew it was going to be hard for them. And we as Black men don't want to see a Black woman in that uncomfortable situation, but we also don't want to deprive a Black woman of that opportunity. And it's like, how do we do this?
Now, what is HelloFresh? HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. You skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Now, the holidays are coming and it's going to be hectic. But HelloFresh is going to keep things simple for y'all with recipes and ingredients that cut out grocery store shopping and limit meal prep time so you can spend more of the festive season with your friends and family. HelloFresh is making the holidays easier for us. Your weekly delivery is made to help you cut back on meal prep and cleanup, and their limited edition holiday boxes deliver everything you need to cook up a family feast, no planning necessary. So I know you tried HelloFresh. What is your favorite meal that you cooked?
I am addicted to the caramelized onion Swiss burgers. Oh my God. Talk about mouthwatering. Talk about delicious. Talk about savory. It has it all. And we really can't talk about the firecracker meatballs because they are also some of my favorites.
And how long did it take?
20 minutes. 20 minutes. I was done. I did all the prep and everything in 20 minutes. They sent everything that I needed. All the ingredients were right there. I was able to give seasoning. I was able to give flavor in 20 minutes.
Well, HelloFresh is a lifesaver for me because I sure can't cook. So go to HelloFresh, y'all, HelloFresh.com/roast14 and use code roast14 for up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. That's HelloFresh.com/roast14 and use code roast14 for up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. So make sure y'all try HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Well, speaking of that, Rich, then Andy Cohen did announce that the 11th franchise is going to be Real Housewives of Dubai. And we do know that Dubai, like, they guaranteed us Rich. They said,
I've heard things about the cast. Well, first, is it even going to air in America? Because let's go through the list. We have Real Housewives of Cheshire. We have Real Housewives of London. And then we had the Ladies of London. Then we had Real Housewives of Auckland. None of those aired in America.
Those aren't affiliated. Those aren't affiliated with Bravo. This is the first Bravo-produced international franchise.
Is it gonna air in America?
Andy Cohen announced it on the Today Show. He would not have told us if, like, it's the 11th franchise.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. So you are literally going to look me in my face and say you trust Andy Cohen? I'm sorry, there are many honkies I don't trust, but not a cockeyed honky. So, I don't, child. Here's the thing. This is a gag. Wait, what was the phrase? This is a scheme set up by Todd to bring us to Peacock. Because they're going to say it's not, hold on. They're going to say it's not going to air on Bravo. It's going to be on Peacock. And it's going to be on that app. I'm sorry, until I get a Bravo air date, I don't trust it. And I also feel like they got the brokest people in Dubai because Muslim people don't fuck with that bullshit.
Well, I think that it's going to be on Bravo. They already have Miami and 2 Housewife girl trips already announced for that. So they officially said it's going to be produced by Bravo. They already have the women. I'm pretty sure it's already filmed because when they announced Salt Lake City, it was already done, but they said that it was just coming soon.
Oh, I was going to say, I only think that Salt Lake City got greenlit because it was the pandemic and they couldn't film anything. Because they had Salt Lake City in the can, like they had Family Karma in the can. Family Karma shot in 2018, and that only saw the light of day on Bravo because of it, like, oh, it's a pandemic and we can't film anything. So I'm sure they're filming.
Salt Lake City wrapped in 2019 because they announced it at BravoCon.
It was already wrapped.
Yeah, in 2019, because remember when Meredith wore the mask? Because everyone was like, that was like a cool foreshadowing for the pandemic. She wore that little metal mask.
Oh, the diamond mask. Okay. Oh, you're right. You're right.
But yeah, they said that it's Bravo's first international franchise. Offshoots have been produced by other networks like Johannesburg, Athens, Melbourne, and Israel. But Bravo is definitely like they're doing Dubai. I was kind of disappointed because I was just like, okay. I kind of wanted Chicago or maybe like, hell, Nashville or like Real Housewives, just something, like a different city.
Nashville, really?
Look, some people got money in Nashville. I would prefer Chicago.
I don't like Taylor Swift.
Me either, actually. So we see each other on that. What about Cynthia Bailey and Mike? Like, what do you think about that?
Ooh, I'm gonna be honest. I think Cynthia Bailey knew Mike was gonna cheat on her when she got with him. Cynthia Bailey has been around the block. You don't get to be that tall, that beautiful, and that age and not know what the fuck goes on. She knew what it was. I think that they had a deal where it's like, look, I understand what's going on, but don't embarrass me. And now he's embarrassed her.
Well, I think TMZ caught up with her again, which is crazy because they caught up with her when the whole thing with Nene happened. So now they're catching up with her again. She said that the rumors are annoying, but she said she's fully supportive of her husband and she believes him. And I didn't really see what the floozy said about Mike Hill, but I do remember on Atlanta, he did say that he was promiscuous with other women while he was married the other times, right? So once a cheater, always a cheater sometimes. But I hope it's not true because...
Like, here's the thing. You can cheat on me, just don't miss a mortgage payment. If he ain't missed a mortgage payment, he fine in my eyes. Okay. Is the mortgage paid? Your life insurance is up to date? We could. I don't own your dick.
Are you serious? You don't...
As a heart attack. Let's be honest. I cannot stand in front of you and tell you that, oh my God, there is one person that I will meet that is going to be my sexual end-all be-all. I might have a moment where I fall into another anus or into another mouth or whatever. Does that mean I don't love you? Does that mean, is the mortgage still paid? When you fuck around with the mortgage, that's when he's cheating. When you fuck around with the rent, that's when he's cheating. When he fucks around with the life insurance, that's when he's cheating. When he fucks around with the health insurance, that's when he's cheating. I'm sorry, you just had a little moment outside of the house. All the bills are paid. Here's the thing. Your dick may have strayed, but your wallet was right here with me.
I'm all for different types of relationships. I mean, it is 2021 or whatever, but as long as there's communication between both parties and you don't have somebody out here looking crazy.
I think that Cynthia knew, okay, look, I know you're a man and men are gonna men. And you are an attractive man and you're gonna fall into another pussy. She is smart enough to understand that. She just doesn't want to be embarrassed.
I hope it's not true though. I really hope it's not true. And she did say that the reason why, she didn't want to come back as a friend because she wanted to protect her marriage, which I also thought was pretty strange for her to say.
No, actually, no, I agree with that because you know what Bravo will do. Bravo will use your marriage as a plot line.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I looked at Mike Hill and I'm like, again, there are different levels of faithful with men. Can he be financially faithful? And I think that's all Cynthia cares about. Not that she needs anybody to take care of her, but she's like, look, you ain't gonna embarrass me and you're gonna pay half the mortgage. Great, we can do this. Or she stayed with Penelope Thomas Bailey, who ran all of her pockets.
And who wants to have 2 divorces on one franchise? Because that's happened to one housewife. That's happened to Luann. She had 2 divorces.
And lost her Countess title. Like, I'm sorry, if I ever was lucky enough to get HRH, I'm not losing that. I'm never getting married again, and I'm honestly never leaving him. Like, he is going to have to beat my ass for me to leave.
Shout out to Erica De Niro, because she said that Luann lost her title for community dick. It's a shame. It's a shame. The way you fuck around and lost your name.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is for Chris's first original hit, and I am so proud that I got to be here for that moment. And I hope that I might have influenced that a little bit, and even if I didn't.
I was about to say I learned from the best.
I am not the best. I'm nowhere near it.
A humble person. We love that.
I'm okay. I'm all right. I may not be the worst, but I'm not going to say I'm the best.
So just letting y'all know that we did a Pop Roast Extra over the weekend. And thank you so much for contributing to my new Patreon. If y'all want to go see it, you got to go to patreon.com/cdiggy1. We did a top 10 of all of the celebrities that we've roasted throughout our Pop Roast history together. It was a hoot. Let's just say that.
I had a good time. I had a real good time.
Now, when we were talking about relationships that work for people, you know who I thought of? I thought of Ashley and Michael Darby.
She found the right coup. But also, I will say this, Ashley Darby knows how to manage her expectations. She knows what she's going to get out of him, and she also knows what she ain't.
Well, I will say, like, it looks like she might have a 3rd child. They kind of implied that in the season finale. I was just like, I don't think she's going to leave him. Like, I think
the fuck?
She's going to wait till that man dies.
There's part of me that wants to be that old school, but I also know you could end up with, a Tom Girardi. So I get 18 months. I have to stick with my 18 months. You will get the 18 best months out of your life, and the life insurance will be vested, and, you'll have a great funeral because I'll have a yacht, and you will have your ashes spread along the Amalfi Coast. And who wouldn't want that?
And speaking of...
This is probably why I'm single, because everybody who watches my show is like, well, he might be cute, but I ain't gonna marry him because I know I got 18 months.
Right. It's fine. I mean, no judgments over here. I was just saying, speaking of Potomac,
I can see you at my trial right now. You're gonna have to tell the judge, well, I don't think he was really serious.
Yeah, just as long as I'm not an accomplice, like, I always give a disclaimer.
You'll be a character witness on my side.
Whatever Alexander Rodgers thinks, that is Alexander Rodgers. Okay? That is Alexander Diane Rodgers. I was just saying that, are you ready for this 4-part Potomac reunion?
Oh, gee, no.
I need Andy to stop. Like, for reviewers, it can be so repetitive to do 4 parts of a reunion. Like the Housewives of Beverly Hills that ended, It only needed to be 2 parts.
Didn't even clock in for the fourth part because I was just like, we've talked about this enough. I no longer care. I had to take a mental health break where I was just like, I'm sorry. I couldn't sit and look at Erica Jane with that bullfrogged face and that high school prom dress for another episode. I just couldn't do it. And then I couldn't look at the Chip Heifer in that ridiculous beaded gown for another episode. I needed a break.
You got your work cut out for you because Sunday nights are hectic. I mean, you got Insecure, Salt Lake City, and then Potomac coming up too.
When are we going to give a crap about Salt Lake City? And like, when is
the arrest is
Jen going to get arrested? That's when I can clock back in. I'm sorry, I needed a mental break because the shows got too boring. I'm sorry, like if I look at an episode and I'm like, there ain't a joke to make out of this, I can't come to you and pretend to make a joke.
Well, Salt Lake City, it's crazy because it's the only franchise where I usually do maybe 4 to 5 impressions. Because there's just so many people with...
Because and you can always do the Meredith, you can always disengage. They are very impressionable. And then if we want to do the other one, all you have to do is stick a pillow in here, and now you're the linebacker.
That is just how she is shaped. You are going to hell, sir.
Oh, honey, I'm going to hell in gasoline draws.
We do our Meredith impressions different. Like you do the whole nasally thing. I do the well, Jen, I am going to disengage from you now.
I will say what I admire about you most as a comedian is your ability to do impressions. I cannot do impressions like you can do impressions. Now, I will say, am I funny? Absolutely. But I can't compete where I don't compare. You have me like 800,000 miles down on an impression. I will never challenge you on an impression. All I'll say is presenting Chris. That's all I'll say. I will never even try to approach you on impressions. No, and don't let anybody else ever, because you, dude.
Thank you.
For real, like I did stand up. I went to improv school. I don't know anyone that can do better impressions than you.
You are too kind.
No, that's the truth. It's not kindness. That's the truth.
Thank you. It's so crazy to have Meredith and her son in the same scene because you have her like, rough. How was your
I have to deal with enough boring white out here. Do we have to talk about Brooks Marks?
He's like, Mother, I have a smoothie for you. Like, it looked like he did something to his face. He looks like handsome Squidward now. He does. Like, his face looks so crazy. I'm like, sir, you are 21. Well, 22 now.
Oh my God.
He's going to start to look like that guy.
You know what? This is our most off the rails episode, but it is our best episode ever because, oh my God.
Definitely an off the rails episode.
Oh my God. You said he looks like a handsome Squidward, and I cannot unsee that. Well, that's what happens when you go with your mom to, get Botox.
Yeah, and she's slowly morphing into Khloe Kardashian. Did you see this picture? Like, I did a freeze frame in my last review, and this is her face. Like, that almost looks like Khloe. That's Meredith.
You know what? I think plastic surgeons for white people they've just clocked the fuck out and they just give everybody the same head.
They give everybody so lazy.
So incredibly lazy. Now, Wendy did get her nose contoured and she got that body together, but she went to a surgeon that knew how to deal with our bodies and how we heal. And she got a good job. I'm sorry, but Wendy Osefo is now the new standard for me for plastic surgery because she got refreshened And I would say Garcelle, Garcelle's got a little nip and tuck too. But other than that, it's just when these white people go in, they just get the same head. They get the Chloe special.
Or the Kardashian one. I mean, the Kim one. Because Pippa Larson, whatever her name is, like, was that?
Oh, she's going to be on Housewives of Miami.
You can do that franchise. I'm not doing Miami. I'm doing Girls Trip, and that's it. Girls Trip is in November, and then Miami is in December.
I'm going to do Miami.
It may be good. I mean, I think there's a black girl, too. I think.
I'm hoping Miami is ratchet. I want Miami to go back to why they got canceled. Like, can we get reality shows back where people are throwing drinks and tussling? And oh, wait, hold on. Shout out to my favorite TikTok meme. Now, I don't want to fight with y'all because I know how you girls like to tussle. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. Is there something interfering with your happiness or is preventing you from achieving your life goals? I know I have definitely had to work on showing up for myself. Well, BetterHelp has helped me assess that, and they'll help assess your needs too. They will match you with your own licensed professional therapist, and you can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It's professional therapy done securely online. There's a broad range of expertise available, which may not be locally available in many areas. The service is available for clients worldwide. You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your therapist, and you'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions, so you won't ever have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room, as with traditional therapy.
BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches so they make it easy and free to change therapists if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline therapy, and financial aid is available. BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. Visit their website and read their testimonials that are posted daily. Visit BetterHelp.com/RHOSLC. That's better HELP, and join the over 2 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they're recruiting additional therapists in all 50 states. Special offer for our Pop Roast listeners: you get 10% off your first month at BetterHelp.com/Roast. Wendy Williams' show has jumped up in the ratings by 33% in her absence.
I was going to say, well, is it Wendy Williams' show when she's not on it?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched. I mean, y'all gotta let us know because I'm not watching. But I did hear that Sherry Shepherd did a really good job. They said she got some rave reviews. She did well, but it doesn't take.
I'm gonna say this to you in the spirit of friendship and sisterhood. Fuck Sherry Shepherd.
This woman has done nothing.
I'm sorry, she believes the world is flat. And then here's the thing, I could even forgive that. But when you try to send a baby back to sender, no. You got conned by a cockeyed coot. Sorry. But you don't get to send a baby back to sender.
Wendy's people hooked her up. When she came through those double doors, they hooked her hair up. They cinched that waist. Like, she came up there looking good. And
I'm sorry, I will never believe that she does not look like any. She's built like a traffic cone, and it's going to stay that way. It's okay, but let's not act like there is a waist to be cinched. I don't tell lies on my show. And acting like she has a waist, I need to see a photo. I need to see a photo if we're going to act like she has a waist, because I don't know if I can believe that. I don't know if I can sit here and like, I'm your friend, but I don't know if I can believe that one. You send me a pic where Sherry Shepherd has a waist, because if Sherry Shepherd has a waist, then I have a husband. that if Sherry Shepherd, let me look it up. I need to send me the picture, please, for the love of God, because if she can have a waist, I can have a husband. Good Lord, we're talking about necromancy. I would believe the dead would start walking before Sherry Shepherd had a waist. I would believe the sky would turn orange before Sherry Shepherd had a waist. If Sherry Shepherd has a waist, I'm white. If she has a waist, I'm white, and I'm going to the bank tomorrow and getting a loan for a house. So I need to see the picture because we about to go to the Bank of America. If Sherri Shepherd has a waist, oh no, I'll look it up on YouTube right now. I want to see if Sherri Shepherd has a waist. Like, we are truly in the end of times. It is really over. It is really the end of the world if Sherri Shepherd has a waist.
So I hate to say this, y'all are gonna die right now. So I was looking it up on Twitter. I just put in Sherri Shepherd, and you will not believe what the photo somebody put. I am offended. I am about to open this window and jump out of it when I show you this picture that came up when I put in Sherri Shepherd on Twitter. I don't think y'all ready. I do not think y'all are ready because I'm about to hop out this window and drop 6 stories. This is the picture that came up when somebody put Sherri Shepherd. Y'all ain't shit. Like, y'all are not shit. Really? Really? Anyway, I wanted to say that I'm not sure whether if Sherri Shepherd did a great job replacing Wendy, or it's just the fact that you had someone that was coherent replacing Wendy.
Well, if she did better than Lisa Remini, then it was more than the coherency. Sherri Shepherd kind of has it, but I'm sorry. If you want to send a baby back to sender, I can't fuck with you. You were a good, 39? She was probably my age when she got with that coot. And decided to have a baby, and it's like, well, you knew what was coming, and you knew he didn't have any money, and you just were so pressed to get married that,
Well, love makes the smartest people do stupid things.
Goodbye. Because you were talking about me. Well, you weren't, but yeah. Well, here's the thing. I could deal with it if it was love. It was not love.
Oh, but finishing out the Wendy Williams story. So she's going to be gone until November 19th now. And her replacement hosts right now are Michael Rappaport, Jerry Springer, and Bill Bellamy. Those are the guest hosts.
Okay, and now the thing is, I can't believe Bill Bellamy got the time off from being Dwayne Martin's stunt double for Will Smith. Let's start there. 2, Jerry Springer is alive?
Yeah, he has a show where he's a judge.
I thought he died years ago.
He did not.
Jerry, is Steve Wilkos still alive?
Yes, he's going to be on there too with Jerry Springer. They're going to be together.
You know what?
Right.
I'm calling our agents tomorrow, and we need to be hosting the show, because if they're having these losers on, the fuck, we are more talented, we are more funny, we are more engaging. They just like all I've heard was old honky, like, would I marry these men? Yes, but again, 18 months.
So last but not least, we got to talk about Nene Leakes, because she is in the news again. She was on The Real earlier this week, and she said...
Wait, whoa, we got to stop. Nene Leakes should not be allowed on The Real with that fake face. You can do Red Table Talk, because you can come in there with your fake face. But if we're going to say I'm on The Real, then but nothing about you is real. That's like Khloe Kardashian being on The Real. You got a whole new head, but we on The Real.
She says that she is game for coming back, but she says she has unfinished business. So let me read you what she said. So she expressed her interest in going back on the Bravo show, as she has some unfinished business to address with the ladies. Yeah, sure, I'll return to the show, Leakes said. I'm okay with returning to the show as long as we can work through a few things. Like, she was the common denominator of all this. I remember when she closed her laptop, It looked like I was wearing shorts, and I'm just sitting down. My thighs are really big these days. Anywho, Like, she was the common denominator of all that drama. Like, she was the one who was like causing a ruckus. She was putting her hands on production. Like, you was the reason. And then we didn't forget, like, just last year, you were comparing yourself to George Floyd. Like, you made a social justice issue, like, with Bravo. What happened to that? Oh, now you want to go back to Bravo? Okay. Like, that's why I'm just like, what happened to all that? It proves that Nene has always been her self-serving self.
I don't think Bravo is going to have her back. I think because of some of the things that she said, they're just like, nope, we're not going to do it. I think that she wants to come back to reality television. She wants the relevance. She clearly wants the attention.
First and foremost, she wants the check. Because she don't like doing it no more. You can tell she don't like being on the show. Like, at least Kenya, in all her zaniness, she likes being on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She likes the attention and everything. She likes starting shit. And those are the best people to have on reality shows. Like Giselle, she loves starting shit. Ashley loves starting shit. Mia wacky ass loves starting shit. Like Nene, she don't get joy out of it anymore. And you can tell. So she's just gonna be doing it for a check, and it's gonna come off obvious to the viewers like us.
I'm like, maybe I need to start enjoying starting shit a little more. I might make more money.
Look. But yeah, like Andy Cohen, she said that she needs to sit down with him maybe and talk out a few things. Andy didn't say nothing about Nene. Nene said everything about Andy. She basically called this man a racist. I will say though, a one-on-one Watch What Happens Live with Nene and Andy, that is ratings. That is ratings. So I think I'm down for that idea, but again, I'm gonna stick to my guns. I don't want Nene back. I didn't want Sheree back, but whatever. There's a lot of people that want Nene back on the show.
Well, you want Phaedra back, so I don't even know if I can really respect your opinions.
Well, she deserves a chance, and I'm tired of Kandi promoting her goddamn motherfucking business. Like, I need her to get rattled again. And
oh wait, so you want Phaedra to come on and project her fraud?
Yeah, something. And she has a story.
Here's the thing: you just want Apollo back. You just want to look at Apollo. That's only why you want her back, so you can see Apollo hopefully throw somebody in the pool. And quiet as it's kept, Apollo needs to go on and get on OnlyFans. And I think he has a small penis because he won't. I'll say this about Safari. His dick was big enough to sell.
I feel like Apollo ain't sexy anymore. Like, when he first came on, he was real sexy. Juan isn't sexy to me that much anymore. Like, now Ralph, that toxic ass N-word, he's sexy. He's sexy. I'll be like, okay.
I can't say Apollo isn't sexy anymore because I saw that they had like a party for him in Miami or somewhere where Peter owns, and he was still fine.
Okay. It's just, I don't know, like, he don't do it for me anymore, or Juan. I mean, Juan is still fine. It's just
Britton's husband.
Oh.
I got you on that one.
Honestly, it's weird because I'm attracted to Britton too. Like that's like, I would want to see both, actually. I'm sorry. Like I think both of them are very, I want to see it. I would like to see it, like Monique. I'm just saying, anyway. I know how you feel about pussy. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Like, I have never liked a man so much where I would be like, you know what, I'll take her too. Wow, that you know, we can agree to disagree, but I'm sorry. And then if I'm going to be with a woman, I would say this: if I'm going to be with a woman, she needs to be Erica Jane built. I need to have all the voluptuousness, all the curves, like big breast. Like Britton, you could go in and get with a twink for that. She is built like a boy. Like, why not? You gonna fuck Rob Dixon if you're gonna fuck Rob. If you're gonna look at her, you'll fuck Rob Dixon.
I don't know, like
You like them, you know what? That's why you like, oh, Ashley and her man. You want that type of, threesome.
Oh, I'm like, Ashley and Michael Darby, no, not
Not Mike, because Michael's not fine enough. But you take
enough.
Brittany and her husband, and you take
Michael is not fine at all. That is the crypt keeper.
Yeah, again, look at his bank account, honey.
I know, no, not for no.
This is where we differ.
I will not let Michael Darby touch me with the 10-foot pole.
And I would not let Rob Dixon or Britain touch me with the 10-foot pole. And you're like, I want to see them both. You want to see Britain because ain't nothing to look at but boy.
Oh, whatever. Look, we're going to move on from this topic. I want to know, did you go to Broadway shows when you were here in New York?
I did my own shows when I was in New York.
But, are you familiar with like Broadway shows like Lion King or Kinky Boots or Wicked? Because they just announced the two leads for Wicked, which is going to be Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande.
Okay, Ariana Grande is involved, so I'm interested. No, I never when I moved to New York, I moved there to perform. So when everybody would go see the Broadway shows, do you know what I was doing? Open mics. I was performing myself. And I have always said, I don't like to go to my own shows. Like, I do have to start performing live again. And that's how all of this started. I will walk past a whole billboard with my giant picture on it, Alexander Rodgers performing live tonight, and I will look you dead in the face and say, I don't want to go to that.
Well, I know a lot of Broadway queens are very excited. They said if James Corden is a part of this, they were like, not on my watch. They were like, James Corden better stay his fat ass away from Wicked.
Oh my God.
And I agree. Like, I'm tired of them.
Did you see my eye roll the second?
Like, why is he in everything? Why? Anyway.
Wait, hold on. He's white. That's why. He's white and palatable.
Okay.
Also, but I will say this, there is a white man that I want to shout out. Who's the guy who plays Captain America?
Oh, Chris Evans?
He is people's sexiest man of the year for 2021. And he is an unproblematic white man. So you know what? Have your year, have your moment, and you are fine as fuck. And you've been fine for a long time. I wish I could have your abs.
He's sexy for a white boy. That's all I got.
You don't wait. You didn't like his performance as Captain America?
No, I like his performance. I just said that, he's attractive for a white guy. Like, okay. I think Chris Hemsworth is more sexy than him. I think, the guy that plays Aquaman, he's not white, but I mean, white passing pretty much.
Jason Momoa?
Yeah.
I would consider him spicy white, but I feel like he's
white.
Still...
Okay. Spicy white, okay.
Spicy. It's like mm-hmm.
Like Creole white or something. But yeah, like I'm not familiar with like Broadway too much. That's why I was asking you. So I didn't really know my excitement for Wicked. I know of the story, but I was like, okay.
Wicked will always for me be Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth.
Okay.
Like Ariana can come in, behind them and try to do it. But basically it's like trying to re-sing Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Sometimes just let the originals do it best.
So Grande will be Glinda, and then Erivo will be Elphaba. Okay. See, I'm not familiar with Wicked that much.
I'm not excited. I feel like Wicked was the vehicle that gave us Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth. Like, I'm not excited about it. I like Ariana. You can sing, but like, girl, maybe you need to focus on either writing your own music so you can become a Mariah Carey, or finding somebody that you can really work with that will write music for your voice.
Okay. Ooh, well, y'all, I think we hope y'all enjoyed this very interesting show tonight. It's going to be heavily edited. Thank you, Jordan. I will see you sooner than Tory Lanez see prison.
I'll see you sooner than Ariana Grande gets a Tony for that performance.
We'll see.
She ain't getting one. She ain't getting one.
Bye, y'all.